What's up, MMA fans? It's your boy Trippy, and UFC 259 just wrapped up. And so I thought I'd give my quick analysis and breakdown of that main event. And Israel Adesanya loses his O to Jan Blachowicz. Damn, the O has gone. And so I'm going to just say this. It wasn't a domination. People were saying Jan dominated him. Blachowicz did not dominate him. I'm sorry. But he did, in fact, beat Israel. But I'll say this. If they would have gave it to Israel, call me crazy, I wouldn't have thrown that big of a fit. Not much happened in the fight. Not much happened on the card. But there was... The fight was very... What can I say? Patient. It was a very patient match between the two of them. It was a chess match. And, going into it, people were talking about, oh man, the main event, I'm ready for the main event, it's going to be crazy. And if I'm honest, no, I never saw that. I never saw it being as like a fight of the night contender. I honestly knew that it was going to be like this. I thought, yeah, there's a possibility of one of them getting finished, but I knew that the fight wasn't going to be bombs away like people were saying it was going to be. And I thought, man, if you thought that this fight was going to be a fight of the night contender, man, you don't know the sport. Styles make fights, and both of their styles. Matter of fact, Jan Blachowicz has got most of his KOs from his opponents coming at him rather than him going at his opponents trying to get the knockout. He actually has gotten knocked out trying to do that. And you could see in the fight, Israel Adesanya was punishing him anytime he tried that blitzy thing that he did against Thiago Santos. Israel Adesanya punished him. Matter of fact, there was an exchange moment in the fight where Adesanya rocked Jan Blachowicz with a counter right hook or left hook. I don't even know how to describe the punch he hit him with, but it was flashy, and right then and there, I thought Adesanya was going to start picking apart. Then Jan went to the wrestling, and honestly, that was the smartest adjustment he made in the fight. On the feet, he was getting his leg picked apart. And, Adesanya kind of uses that a little too often. And it finally got him an L, is that you can't be that inactive in fights. Only because not only is it really boring for the people watching at home, but UFC fighters shouldn't really think about entertaining us at home, because that usually is when bad things happen. But I hope he learned a lesson tonight that you can't just rely on the leg kicks to win the fights and the body kicks, because there's other aspects to this MMA game. Adesanya showed me tonight that he's more of a kickboxer than a martial artist, and that's going to piss a lot of people off. That's going to piss a lot of people off who watch this video, because there is a bunch of Israel Adesanya fans, but the truth is the truth. What I seen tonight, if this was the Jon Jones fight, I didn't see a man that is ready to defeat Jon Jones. I did not see a man who's equipped to finish him. Not only Israel gassed in the fight, he got tired in the fight. It was funny too, because people hype him, and he is really good. He is really good, but he's not ready to face Jones just yet. He's not ready. What's next for Israel Adesanya after this fight? I honestly think he should leave the 205-pound division alone at this point. What I think he should do is go back and defend his middleweight title and just reign over that division, man. Don't try and reach for other belts unless you start clearing out the division again. Then why not? If somebody beats Blachowicz, or if they just want to promote the rematch between you and Blachowicz, then go ahead. Go get your money. But I absolutely think he should go back down to that division and fight the winner out of Costa and Whitaker. And, it's a little disappointing because he already washed those two. That's why he went up, is because the two contenders that he possibly is going to fight again, he's already embarrassed. I mean, he knocked Whitaker out twice, and the Paulo Costa fight was a shutout, whether you believe his stupid excuses or not. That was an absolute shutout. And so I don't think, honestly, Whitaker deserves the rematch, especially if he beats Costa like how I think he will. Prediction and breakdown will be coming on that in the future, but I think Adesanya should probably give Whitaker his rematch, and then what's next for him? What's next in that division? The winner out of Till and Vittori, even then, they haven't proven themselves enough. Kevin Holland also haven't done the same thing. So this actually may turn into an inactive year for Israel Adesanya now that I think about it. I mean, he could fight one more time against Robert Whitaker, and then if he beats Whitaker again, if I'm honest, I think he can, because Whitaker's takedowns isn't strong enough to take down Adesanya, and on the feet, I think the same thing happens again. Even if Whitaker becomes patient, Adesanya's just going to pick him apart on the feet. It's just not close on the feet. It's a wash on the feet. And it's a wash on the feet with anybody, to be honest. If Jan never went for the takedowns, I think Adesanya, if he wouldn't have gassed, which was a little weird, would have just picked him apart on the feet. But it was too inactive to call a domination. It just not enough happened. Not enough happened. And so that's what I think is next for Israel Adesanya. I think Izzy was doing really good with the leg kicks and the body kicks. He threw a lot of kicks and a lot of jabs. And then when Jan tried to go crazy in there, he punished Jan for it. It all just started going a little downhill for Izzy in the championship rounds. Jan definitely took those final 2 rounds, and it was a debate. The first round was debatable. That was kind of a toss-up. I absolutely think Izzy won 2 and 3. And I think Jan took the last 2. And boom, there you go. And still, my prediction was right. I knew that Jan would win, but I kind of took an extreme route. I thought eventually the Polish Power would find its mark, and it did a few times. He was countering Adesanya in there. But Adesanya proved to us that he has a little bit of a better chin than we thought. Also, they weren't landing just the cleanest. But Jan Blachowicz, what's next for Jan? Dude, Alexander Rakic, which is weird, but it won't sell, but they could promote it, honestly, if they wanted to go with that fight. And, dude, there's not a lot of just contenders that just stand out like that. That's crazy. So both of these two are looking at their divisions are already kind of like, he beat Dominic Reyes. We're just looking for that next guy to really make a mark in the division, to create some hype around their divisions. But this card crapped the bed, and I'll talk about that more in the next video when I break down Sterling versus Petr Yan, because WTF, man. But I'm trippy. If you made it this far, go ahead and like the video. And only because it tells me that I'm doing something right. It tells me that you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'm not just making these for my own amusement, you know? I make these for you guys, and I haven't been posting in the past 2 days. And so I'm absolutely going to get back to that. But UFC 259 was crazy, and I'm out.